Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. It's where we at Laughing Place talk about Disney merchandise. I'm the site's co-founder, Rebecca Mosley, and Rebecca Burbank is with me as always. Yay! I'm excited.
I know. The weather is changing. I know. Sorry, it's silly to start every one of our shows me talking about weather, but the weather's changing.
I
and
was just telling Kyle somebody in your crew needs to write like I'm sorry, create, not write, because for socials, some fun video about how spirit jersey season is here. We can finally wear all those spirit jerseys that we've been putting away because it's just a little too warm for them.
yeah, exactly. No, he was super excited. He announced it to me the other day. He's like, I think tomorrow's going to be a spirit jersey morning. And I'm like, you get to wear spirit jersey to work. I don't.
Okay, there's the secondary aspect of it. Can you wear a spirit jersey to your job? Those of you watching us and those of you who will watch later, let us know in the chat. Do you get to wear spirit jerseys to your job? And if you can, do you choose to wear spirit jerseys to your job? I work from home, so if the weather is such that I want to wear a spirit jersey, I can do it.
That's true. I will there will be some days when I do get to work from home. I haven't yet, but when that happens, I will be able I can wear spirit jerseys.
There you go. I only have two.
Really?
Yes, I am very little in my inventory. Oh, wait. I missed the morning show.
Oh,
Apparently
hold
he
on. I
wore a
can
bunny costume.
not really. Hang on a second.
Oh, wait. Okay, Becca's gonna pull it up. By the way, we are going to be opening today talking about costumes. Becca pulling out. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, it's like a cosplay hoodie
Okay,
from.
I
I'm
can't hear
getting
anybody yet,
yes,
but there
maybe
we go.
is that from Shanghai? Is that from Tokyo?
It's from Tokyo, but
Okay.
it's Stella Lou with her little bunny ears, and then the pockets are little paw prints.
Oh, that's adorable.
So
There you go.
so
Um, if you want to look cute this Halloween, there are a variety of items that have popped up recently, and our very own Alex shared a few of them. Becca, what do we have?
yeah, we've got some Bluey and some Miraculous and Don Quixote, one of the PBS shows. But yeah, Bandit and wow, Chili, the parents, Bluey and Bingo's mom and dad. You can dress as them for Halloween. I haven't watched Miraculous, the Tales of Ladybug and Cat Noir, but I know it's a big thing. It's a big thing in Disneyland Paris.
Mhm.
There's signs for it. There were signs for it everywhere, but I know there's a hardcore fan base for this animated series, and yeah, you can. Well, more likely kids can find some of these costumes at Target, also Spirit Halloween, a couple
Okay.
other places.
And then our over at PBS Kids, Donkey
Don
Hody.
Quixote, like Don
Yeah,
Quixote, but
yeah.
Don Quixote.
There he is. That's adorable. Look at that little angelic face. I'm sorry. That is such a little angel face.
I know. I
Yeah.
haven't seen this show. It's one of the Fred Rogers productions, and
Okay.
I loved Mr. Rogers, or yeah, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. What? I can't even remember the name of it. Mr.
No, that's it.
Rogers.
Yeah. And I remember enjoying when they kind of launched a little spin-off with Daniel Tiger. That was
Mhm.
really sweet too. Gideon was just kind of right on the tail end of the age group for that, as I remember. Our son, who is now a teenager and well out of the whole PBS Kids um, television viewing. He now YouTube 24/7. Marshall jumped over to the Big Apple. He was checking out some Broadway shows. As luck would have it, escaping the bad weather down there in Orlando. By the way, Tony Betty, our animation guru around here, that's what I call him, the Emmy nominated Don Quixote, making sure we understand its proper place.
Yes,
Um,
yes.
but Marshall stumbled on some of the beautiful merchandise at the Big Apple Disney store. So nice variety of items, whether they celebrate kind of that NYC or specifically just saying New York on it, but with the the skyline and the statue.
Yeah, and some of these items are new to at least to Disney Store online. So I don't know if they're completely new in the Disney Store in New York, but I would assume they have some type of NYC collection all the time at the Disney Store in Times Square. But yeah, isn't
Happy to see these pop up online too, right? So if you aren't heading into New York, but you want to show your love for the city, you can grab these online. But boy, Becca, seeing his images and everything, it made me miss having a Disney store locally.
mhm.
I'm I've been thinking a lot about that lately. I don't know about you, but for some reason recently I've really been wishing I could hit up a Disney store.
Well, if you come to Missouri, there's one about well, it's an outlet store, but there's a Disney store in Branson. We haven't been there for probably over a year, but
We have an
anytime
outlet
we
store.
do you? So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not quite the same.
Mm-mm.
But it is that little bit of a Disney fix, and I'm always excited to see the cast members with their name tags, and then I think the at least the store by us, I believe they have, like, their favorite movie is what's listed instead of where they're from because most of them aren't gonna be from too far out of the Branson area.
Right?
So
The on X recently, one of the Disney fan accounts I follow, they shared images of the Montclair Disney store. That one was still it until it closed. It had that retro, what is I would now call retro look with the film reel and then the little vignettes of
mhm.
like animated shorts kind of thing, in various locations. Man, I miss that. I miss when Disney movies were like if there was a new trailer out. I know we can watch it on YouTube, so you see it immediately. But I miss being able to go and seeing it like on a bigger screen, but not like at the movie.
Right.
So it was fun. You'd go there, you'd see the new trailer, you get hyped for whatever Disney original movie was coming. So yeah, I don't know. I was bemoaning that the other day, so y'all have to share in that. Sorry. So that's just where I'm at. Downtown Disney, a new candle um Oh, let's see. Tony coming in. I missed annual parades for the newest feature. Okay, which one was your favorite? Because boy, I was a big fan of Mulan. Hercules was nice, but I love that Mulan parade. How about you? Do you remember any of those, Becca?
I don't. I remember some of the I think the Toy Story maybe Toy Story at Hollywood was it at Hollywood
Yeah, countdown.
Studios?
I had Countdown to Fun for
Okay,
a little while. That
so
was one
maybe
of
that
them.
wasn't
And then
I
they had Disney stars and motor cars that they would kind of add like a little component typic sometimes as well. For that. Tony mentioning he liked the
the
Hercules
Herc
parade.
Parade. Mhm.
Why?
Yeah,
Why did Lion King ruin it? I want to know why he thinks it ruined it. Okay. Uh,
because it was
but
better maybe. No, I'm kidding.
jumping back over to downtown Disney, you had Aladdin's Royal Caravan. Man, Tony bringing up lots of old memories. The candle cart at downtown Disney Anaheim.
Yeah, I have not I did not know of this company. I'm very intrigued by these candles, and I love this display. I haven't been to downtown Disney in probably I don't know how many years. It too many years, but yeah, this looks really awesome, and I love the like the various this autumn acres and vanilla. That just sounds so delightful to me, especially as we're coming into the fall season. Their candles are natural coconut blend wax, which like that sounds amazing.
They'll burn nice and clean. One of the defining elements of this company is that they want to 50% of their profits are donated. And so you can learn more about them. The name itself is kind of inspired by mountains of gold. They're a lot of their designs and their scents, they kind of harken back to stories from their own lives and of people they've met or experiences that they've had. And so they have these little stories like the Togetherness collection. They
Mhm.
share the story of Claudia. And so you can learn more about her and her story, and then you can see and learn more about what entrepreneurs that they are giving 50% of their profits back to helping with that little that uh, entrepreneurs growth as well. So it's very much I don't know, it has that community
Yes.
dynamic to the purchase. So be sure to read more about Havila and Company, and they have, or maybe it's Havila, but I'm going to go with Havila. And they are just added to Downtown Disney. They're really excited about it. I visited their website. My screen is way over there. Okay. And look, they've got it in big, huge up on the front. Look at that. Experience our kennels at Downtown Disney District. So super exciting for them. Congratulations. All the best with your new location there in Downtown Disney. Popping over to Shoe Palace. They got a new Coco collection. The colors on this are so pretty.
They are. First, I want to say we like to try to bring new things to our audience, but I'm like, as I was putting together this week's outline, I was like, I don't know anything about Shoe Palace, but I love Coco. So this is brand new to me as well. But yeah, 21 piece collection. You were mentioning the colors. I really like the colors. I like that classic leather jacket look as well. Like, I can have a lot of fun with this.
There you go. Thank you, Kyle. So I'm going to stick with my Havila then, since but that would be how I would anticipate pronouncing it. Yeah, they've got the Coco logo on the front. You have the a beautiful flower. You have Remember Me. They're really offering a lot of imagery from the film, and then incorporating in the culture and images of Central America. In this case, Mexico, specifically with the Mexican flag there.
Mhm.
I love how these pants that they have the ornate embroidery that I think of when I think of
Yes.
the entertainers within Coco. And then this jacket with the bones on the arms.
Yeah, I don't know that I would do the bones on the arms, but I do like that Dia de los Muertos head, the skull there on the side. Like if you remove the bones and just had the skull, I would that would be that would be a jacket I would wear.
And they have they have this jacket similarly designed, but yet without that bone structure there on the sleeve. So be sure and check out. Maxon did a really wonderful job of gathering up the various items that are inspired by Coco that are coming to you from Shoe Palace. There's jackets, there's pants, there's t-shirts. There's the one thing that I didn't see were shoes.
Right. For
So
Shoe Palace.
right, so that kind of threw me, but there you go. Over at Disney store, we have another Disney doll in that Midnight Masquerade collection that has arrived.
Yeah, I was excited for this one because I love Tangled. Mother Gothel looks so good here. She's very I don't know. She looks like the fun mom that she tries to be at a couple of moments, but you can just tell there's a sinister side lurking underneath. But yeah, I love her. I love her dress. And
And
I love how she's realized.
the embroidery on the dress is gorgeous. The colors are lovely. And check out her jeweled masquerade mask.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And the curly hair on the doll, too.
Yes.
Just everything about this doll is so pretty, like we've seen with so many others. In fact, the next doll
Mhm.
in the continuing line is Snow White. This is really beautiful too. So
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
be
she
sure to check that out.
I think she's gonna wrap up our collection next week already. I can't believe we've already gone through this entire wave of dolls in the Midnight Masquerade collection. But yeah, Snow White coming next week. Mother Gothel is available today. She sells for $129.99. Limited edition, I believe, of 3,900.
So if you are interested in those, be sure to visit Disney Store. But as always, if you stop by Laughing Place first and click on one of our links over to Disney Store, we greatly appreciate it because then we get a commission and no extra cost to you. But we do appreciate your support via shopping like that, you know, so it's nice. Nothing extra for you, but we get a little something, and it's much appreciated.
Yes.
Oh, also at the Disney store is a new trinket box from Arribas Brothers.
Yeah, so Trisha put this article together for us. I catch stuff in the morning sometimes before I head into my full time job, and so so sometimes I see things and I'm like, if I have time when I get home, but that's not always the case. This is gorgeous. I'm glad she decided to focus on this. I love Beauty and the Beast as well. This is one of my favorite stories, and this is, of course, that iconic dress, that gorgeous dress. I think this is a beautiful figurine or trinket box. Sorry, trinket box. Yeah. Do you have any of these at home?
I do not have any from Arribas Brothers, but I do have a few trinket boxes. I always no, I do actually have a one now that I think about it. I have an enamel one though. It doesn't have any sparkle to it, but I appreciate that they added Tale as Old as Time along the bottom. And if you wonder kind of, what portion of it is the actual box,
Mm-hmm.
there you go. Here's a what it would look like opened up. You can see there's a little bit of a little magnetic element there to kind of catch the lid back. But yeah, this is pretty. I didn't know that these were out there, but it was funny because I had stumbled on the Mickey Mouse and the Stitch trinket boxes
Yes.
earlier in the week, and they've been around for a bit. The Beauty and the Beast one is labeled new, but as we're getting into that holiday season of the year when you're going to be getting together with family, for Thanksgiving or Christmas or Hanukkah, we're going to start sharing more of these items that maybe would be nice to bring to your family when you get together during this time of year. He's so sparkly. I like
I
sparkly.
know. Yeah, I'm always amazed. I always love looking at their displays when I'm either at Disney Springs or in the Disney parks. I'm just like, this stuff is so gorgeous.
Yeah, I appreciate the glitter that they have
Yes.
added, that shimmering glitter to the look of Belle's dress, not just simply kind of the shiny enamel, but they've got actually like the shimmering iridescent nature
Mhm.
to it that just really makes it pop as a in comparison to the jacket that Beast has on.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
there's
a nice
texture.
contrast.
It's really
Exactly.
cool.
The seatbelt bag people, Harveys. Oh man, okay. My friends are Harveys fanatics and adore Mermaid and Facilier. So this announcement burned up my phone. They are so excited.
Yeah, these are coming to Shop Harvey's or to the Harvey's, their online store. I'm not sure yet if they will make their way over to Disney store, but yeah, these are really cool, and I like that it's the classic tote style. I think if I were to get a Harvey's bag, this would be the style I would want. Something that is like a little bit more expansive, that has, I don't know, like you can carry a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah, look at this Shadow Man
Yeah.
image here with Tiana in the foreground, and then on the backside you have the "You're in My World Now" with his top hat, and for Ursula you have "Poor Unfortunate Souls" with the seashell that she entraps Ariel's voice. I will let you know, Harvey's items go quick.
Yes.
They go very fast. So if you are interested in these, now sometimes they'll replenish.
Hmm.
And then like Becca says, sometimes we've seen them later on pop up at Shop Disney. Sometimes we've seen them later on pop up in the parks. But if
Yes.
you really want one of these, I would suggest going over, getting familiar with the Shop Harvey's dynamic of how it all works, if there's a way to get your credit card in there earlier or any of
Right.
that kind of stuff. As much as you can get set up beforehand, get it set up, because yeah, these things go very quick. My friends are all kind of mapping out their attack plan for it.
Well, you
So
have to.
it's crazy because what happens if you want to buy too many, right? You can end up like it'll get sold out before you check out. kind of
Right.
things can happen to people. So it's like, okay, so it's like, okay, so do I want to buy if you're buying for a friend, it's like, okay, should I buy it and then check hers out, or should I just check mine out and oh yeah, no. So it's like all that. I'm so glad that nothing that I like is that
Is that right?
that beloved that I am like stressing over whether or not I will get it. And by the way, if these designs look familiar to you, they were featured last year on Danielle Nicole backpacks. This image of kind of the villain and then the heroine in the foreground. That collection actually had, I believe,
Okay.
4 of them. So we're wondering if we'll see those additional images, because they also, in addition to these, they had Maleficent with Aurora, and they had Evil Queen with Snow White. So it'll be interesting to see if we also see those designs find their way over to the Harvey seatbelt bags. And these bags are so durable.
Are
They're
they? I
nice and
haven't
heavy. They
used
wash
any.
well.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why they're so popular with my gal pals. They like their bags to be able to stand up to a lot. They don't want to have to baby them, and that's how they feel about their Harveys. So there you go.
Very cool.
And they even have these cool bag like little purse charms on them too.
Yeah,
So
I think many of the bags have like an attached charm already, and then or as part of like the zipper pull, and then
mhm.
I think you can also purchase some additional online.
Yep. Finally, we have for the world of Star Wars a Moff Gideon collectible item.
Yes, so we have it an first look unboxing video. It's not our video; it's Sideshow's video showcasing this to all of their fans. This is a waitlist item right now, but I'm always impressed with everything that Sideshow does. Like every time we look at these, I'm just you feel like they have taken the character from the show and then just pulled them out of the screen and set them down right there in your display case.
It's amazing, and look at the posable nature of it, where that moment right there, it looked like
Yeah.
Juan Carlo was just in the midst of moving. Yeah, they do an amazing job of bringing the figure to life. With this one, you have a variety of hands available. You have some sort of flamethrower
Mhm.
device, as well as the helmet. There you go, the jetpack. You can see the variety of arms of hands that you have, and as well as weaponry. So lots to see from the people over at Hot Toys. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Very cool.
I'm glad that I feel like these toys came out just 10 years too late
Okay.
for me, because I'm getting to that phase of my life where I'm reducing because I don't want to dust.
Right.
But like back when I was in college, I totally would have bought some of these things because it was just nice to have stuff like that on your desk,
Mhm.
to make the space your own in your dorm, and and let people know who you were. In my case, I'm a Disney nerd, and so I would have lots of Disney nerd things. I had a Figment on my desk. What else did I have? And a photo of. I know I had a photo of. Did you live in a dorm when you were in college? Did you do
No,
the
I
dorm
never
life?
did.
Okay.
I lived at home, and then when I was out of state, I was in an apartment. So,
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I did that dorm life thing, and it was very nerd. It was very Disney nerd, my desk was. So, yeah. Let's see. I guess that brings us to this week's Sensational 7. So, this week I am getting much closer to my first trip to Olani, which means Hawaii's on my mind. So therefore, I was inspired to pull a list together based on our favorite little Disney Hawaiian buddy, Stitch. So with Sleepy, Happy, Grumpy, Dopey, Sneezy, and Bashful and Doc in mind, here is a collection of Stitch items. We're starting off with a sleepy shirt, and it says, "If you love me, let me sleep." Boy, I feel this. I feel this right now. Especially, I was telling Becca when we started today that I did not get a good sleep last night. I was either too hot, too cold. It was just one of those kinds of evenings. But there you go, variety of colors. Look, you can have Stitch asleep, sleeping on you. There you go. Next up, Happy. They have this adorable line from Just Play. It is a follow me plush, and when you make general contact with it, it crawls along and it plays music, and so it encourages your little one to follow it. There's some delightful videos on YouTube that parents have shared of their kids chasing around Minnie Mouse from Just Play, but here is Stitch version, and look, he's got this little mischievous tooth, just kind of
Oh, that's so
poking,
good.
right? So you can pick that up from Amazon as well. You can pick it up right away if you have a new baby in your life that you want to send a little item over to. For Grumpy, maybe you need a little bit of tea to just kind of calm, take the frustration. There's something calming and soothing about just boiling that water, letting that
Mhm.
tea soak. I don't. Yeah. You do those flowering teapots, as I recall, right?
A little bit, definitely loose leaf tea all the time. So
So, so here you go. This little. Can you imagine? You have the little surfer dude atop your teacup as it sits there and lets your tea brew.
it's so good.
After Grumpy, we need something sparkly because I think of Dopey's sparkly eyes. In this case, it is a blingy little keychain from the people over at Claire's, who right now we're having they're having a bit of a sale, but I'm wondering if it's over because I don't see it on here now. So
Mm.
perhaps it is. Yeah, okay. So yeah, they just had one. So be sure to pay attention to Claire's because every now and again they'll have a little Disney sale. They were marking down some of the Stitch items, and they have a wide variety of items, whether it's for your hair or makeup, along with jewelry. So if you haven't checked them out recently, and you can also order from them online if you don't go to your mall anymore, like I don't. So
Yeah.
there you go. For Sneezy, I picked something long sleeve. Keep the chill out. We've got an Ohana sweatshirt, brightly colored tropical flowers, Stitch, very happy peppy Stitch there.
It's really cute. I do like I like the flowers. I like that it's different from what you would expect with a hooded sweatshirt, which is
And I
really
love
great.
that you have scrump on it in there
Mhm.
poking out of the pocket. But yeah, I agree. I like that it's this nice colorful hoodie. This isn't a typical design that we would see connected with a hoodie, and they even have one of the beautiful flowers embroidered on the hoodie itself, so when you had it up, it would be a nice little flower there right over by the temple. So it's really pretty. And then for Bash Sleepy Happy Grippy to be Sneezy Bashful, I've got something simplistic. These are little. So my thought
Mhm.
was, if you love Stitch, if you love Scrump, perhaps it's not quite so overt, but it's adorable. Um, and I just love an adorable Scrump. Oh,
Yes.
Geo saying you can find Claire's in some grocery stores. I just saw some
Oh,
Claire's items. They had a rack of Claire's at the shoe warehouse, DSW. They had a Claire's rack right by the checkout today. So notice that. But look at the little Scrump. How cute.
it's cute. It's so cute.
Yeah. Okay. And finally, Doc, foundational, the one that started all. In this case, it's a Yahtzee game. It's a carved coconut. The Yahtzee dice all look like little carved tiki type style art. Look at that. You've got alien Stitch on one side of it and your Yahtzee cup. So a little bit of fun. You can add a little bit of Stitch to your Yahtzee game night. So there you go. This week's Sensational 7.
That's
And now,
awesome. That makes me think of a pumpkin. It looks like a hollowed
oh
out
yeah, right?
gourd.
It does. It does kind of look like the Halloween gourd. You're right. There you go.
But yeah, very tiki, very cool.
Oh, I can't believe it's almost Halloween, mostly because when I went to the Dollar Tree today after the DSW, it was mostly Christmas decorations already. And so I was like, wow. Kyle coming in and representing that he's sad that it's not called Eclairs. Thank you, dad joke.
Yep. Yep.
Very
He
much.
thinks because he has a dog, he can make dad jokes.
Oh, that's very true, though. He's not wrong. Now we get to hear from Becca on all the things that we didn't talk about. By the way, we got a like for that, so thanks, Kyle. I'm gonna say it was thanks to you that we got it. We got a like. By the way, if you're enjoying it, we would appreciate a like. Go ahead, Becca.
All right. Yes, over at Disney Store, of course, there are a lot of new items. There's some new jewelry and advent calendars. We've got some toys and a whole bunch of mugs, character style mugs. The Disney park over at Disney Parks, Walt Disney World is getting a Stitch popcorn bucket. I think we wrote about that today. And then Disneyland is getting a Madame Leota tiki mug. So keeping up with the tiki theme here. So if you're heading to the parks, be on the lookout for those. Over at Disney Store, they are doing their 31 days of drops. Today is up to 40% off of costumes, Halloween home decor. No code needed. So you've got till the end of the night to stock up on some Halloween accessories. There's also some new additions to the sketchbook ornaments. There's some new Mickey and Minnie designs. And then we've also got some princess designs. There's a really, really great assortment. I think there's over 90 ornaments just for 2024. And we've got them all in one giant article for you. Also, part of the 31 days of drops, we had the Uncle Scrooge Vault plush. So if you've been on the lookout or on the hunt to collect some Vault plush characters, Disney Store has those. Over at Box Lunch, they have a new Winnie the Pooh collection. This is available in stores, online. They've got stuff for the whole family and for the home. Alex reviewed one of the new Bluey games. So if you are looking for something fun to do with your kids or with any kids that you know, there's some Bluey fun. And then I didn't realize there's a Monopoly game for Disneyland Paris. And so this is making its way back into store shelves. Of course, not here in the United States, but if you are heading overseas or know somebody who lives overseas and you want Disneyland Paris Monopoly, I might be able to pick that up for you. Mike C. also reviewed some of the new Marvel and Star Wars Beyblade toy sets. So we've got characters like Thanos and Spider-Man and Darth Vader and all these characters who are franchise specific, facing off against each other. So he wrote about those toys. And then tomorrow, the C-3PO electronic head is coming to Disney Store. We have an article. We have a link to the Disney Store page, but we will be updating it tomorrow with the actual product link. So 8 a.m. Pacific tomorrow for the C-3PO.
Yay! Well, lots going on here at Laughing Place. If you missed the morning show, be sure to check out that here. And yesterday, when the news popped up of all the various Walt Disney World closures and refurbishments and that kind of dynamic, we jumped on to chat about it. So you can hear that discussion. Tonight, we're going to have trivia. We're going to have Aloha. As
I wonder why.
Yeah, Alani is around the corner for the Mosleys, and so we have a Hawaii on the brain. So tonight's trivia, hosted by my husband Doobie and our son Gideon, will be focused on Aloha. What that means, I don't know. We'll find out together at 7:30 Pacific.
Hello and goodbye and love, right?
Right, everything, all in one.
No, I know what you mean, though. I'm just trying. Now I'm coming with the dad jokes.
I'm excited. I'm very excited to bring next week a little bit. Well, no, maybe not next week because I might still be there. I can't exactly remember how long my trip is, but when I get back, I want to share with all of you the merchandise and everything that we find when we're on this trip. That'll be part of what I do there. So we are looking forward to checking out Olani. Obviously, you'll find out more about that here at Laughing Place, our very own experience as well. So thank you very much for popping in for Barely Necessities, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye.